Have you ever stopped to wonder why being in large groups of people feels so uncomfortable to you? You may not realize it, but you could be what many in the spiritual world call a chosen one. Keep watching, and you'll uncover the deeper reason behind your discomfort in crowds. Chosen ones carry a rare and powerful energy, an energy that deeply impacts those around them. Their very presence can feel intense. It draws people in, sparking curiosity and admiration, yet at the same time, it can unsettle others, stirring feelings of vulnerability or discomfort. Imagine entering a room and feeling the energy shift the moment someone walks in. That's the presence of a chosen one. The air almost feels electrically charged, and it makes people take notice. This powerful aura isn't simply due to charisma. It's rooted in wisdom, strength, and spiritual depth. There's something about chosen ones that others can sense but can't quite explain. It pulls people in, yet at the same time makes some keep their distance. And this is where the paradox lies. Chosen ones can deeply connect with others, but their energy often isolates them. The very traits that make them special also make it difficult to fit in. They crave real connection and understanding, but their intensity can be too much for people who aren't used to it. That's why chosen ones often find comfort in solitude or small, close-knit circles, places where their essence is truly seen and appreciated. While they may seem capable of thriving in big social settings, in truth, the surface-level nature of those environments often clashes with their depth. Picture a chosen one at a noisy party, surrounded by people but feeling alone. The conversations may feel shallow, the energy overwhelming. Solitude, on the other hand, offers them space to reflect, recharge, and reconnect with their inner truth. It's not a withdrawal from the world. It's a conscious choice to preserve their authenticity. And in those intimate, understanding circles, chosen ones thrive. These are relationships built on respect, trust, and a shared depth of spirit. For chosen ones, quality always matters more than quantity when it comes to relationships. This preference isn't about rejecting others, it's about protecting their energy, staying true to themselves, and honoring their spiritual path, because their presence often triggers deep reactions in people, both fascination and fear. Some are drawn to their light, but others feel threatened by it. Not everyone is ready to be seen so clearly or to confront the truths that chosen ones reflect back. This can lead to misunderstanding and isolation. Imagine opening your heart to someone only to be met with discomfort or avoidance, simply because your presence is too raw, too real. This reality can be painful. Chosen ones often retreat, not out of pride or coldness, but out of necessity. It's a way to shield themselves from constant rejection or misinterpretation. They know how easily their intensity is misunderstood, so they choose solitude over suffering. Their journey is filled with struggles. They long for deep connections, but often face a world that can't meet them there. Sometimes they attract shallow relationships that leave them feeling emptier than being alone. And it's not just the outside world. They also wrestle with self-doubt, wondering if they're too much or if they'll ever find someone who truly understands. But even through the loneliness and the setbacks, chosen ones remain resilient. They know that real connections are rare and precious and worth the wait. Their mission goes far beyond personal connection. It's a form of spiritual warfare. By being unapologetically themselves, chosen ones challenge societal norms. They mirror back what's false, fake, or misaligned in the world around them. This makes people uncomfortable, especially those clinging to illusion. Imagine a chosen one speaking out for truth, only to be met with resistance by those benefiting from the lies. But still, they don't back down. They can't. Their path demands courage and conviction even when standing alone. And the battles they face aren't just external, they also fight internal wars, confronting shadows, staying true to their values, and rising through self-doubt and temptation. Despite everything, chosen ones stay the course. They're driven by a mission greater than themselves, a call to elevate humanity, to awaken consciousness, and to be a vessel for truth. They don't walk the easy path, but it's one filled with purpose and profound impact. They've never really fit into the mold of society. Their thoughts, their energy, their soul, it all sets them apart. They may try to blend in, but deep down, they know they were never meant to follow the crowd. They view the world through a lens that invites questioning, transformation, and deeper awareness. Rather than seek acceptance from the masses, chosen ones find peace among others like them, people who appreciate their depth and vision. These sacred spaces allow them to simply be, without masks, In owning their uniqueness, they light the way for others. They show us that belonging starts from within. When we honor our truth and walk it boldly, chosen ones feel called to something far beyond the ordinary. Their inner knowing drives them toward meaning, healing, and spiritual growth. It's not a suggestion, it's a soul-level calling they must follow. And that's why solitude isn't just a habit, it's a vital tool. It gives them space to evolve, to listen, to connect with the divine. Through stillness, they gain clarity, strength, and direction. Their life becomes a living prayer, a sacred journey towards something bigger than themselves. Even in the silence, even in the struggle, they keep going. They understand that their mission is not only about their own awakening, but about raising the frequency of the world around them. To do this, they must fully embrace self-acceptance and empowerment. It begins by recognizing that their sensitivity is not a flaw, it's a superpower. They feel deeply, they see what others don't, and when they honor this, they unlock true transformation. Boundaries become essential, not just for protection, but for preservation. Saying no, prioritizing self-care, and protecting their energy isn't selfish, it's survival. And building inner strength is part of their daily practice. It means believing in themselves, even when the world doesn't understand them. Through mindfulness and reflection, they access a well of resilience that helps them weather every storm. They learn to embrace their flaws as part of their sacred design. There's beauty in every scar, every shadow. And if you've stayed with me until now, thank you for your presence. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more soulful content. Your support truly means the world. Feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear your journey. Until next time, stay grounded, stay true, and remember, you are never alone on this path.